There's a shake-up at the White House. The president's chief economist, Kevin Hassett, announcing that he is going to step down. And look who's here. Kevin Hassett, the man himself. Sir, it's great to see you again. You've got a smile. You always had a smile.
Yeah.
We're going to miss it.
Oh, hey, I'll be back from the private sector on your show, whatever you ask to. But honestly, if you look at the CEA, it's pretty typical for people to spend 2 years there, and then move back to the private sector. And that's basically all
I'm
it is.
Guessing. Yep. Forgive me, but I'm guessing. I think you want a life. I imagine that for the last 2 years you've worked 24/7, and I think you've got a family, and I think you're leaving for all the right reasons. You want to spend time with the family. Am I right?
You really are right, and I was looking ahead to my youngest as a senior in high school, and I missed pretty much the last 2 years, and it just seems like it's a good time to go back to the private sector. Of course, I'll be working hard out there too, but not quite like what it's like in the White House.
Are you allowed to tell me who's being considered to be your replacement?
I discussed that with the president last week, and I think there are a lot of very strong candidates. The CEA has a really big, strong staff as it is, and so I don't think you need to worry that the economic advice is going to go.
We're not worried,
so
sir. We're not worried.
Yeah.
I just was wondering if you were going to break some news for me.
I know that's your job, but the president said the president tweeted that when he gets back, he's going to make an announcement, and I think that he's.
Is it going to be somebody in the media?
Yeah, it's going to be you, actually.
Thank you very much. I knew you were joking.
Let's break some news.
Okay, let's get serious for a second. The state of the economy. Do you think that we need a couple of rate cuts from the Federal Reserve this year?
I'm not going to give the Fed advice, but I can say that, we had a 3% first quarter. Second quarter's looking around 2%. And I think that the risks, the outlook, are a little bit higher than they were earlier in the year. One of the things we saw in the advanced durables numbers last week was a big decline in aircraft production related to, say, the Boeing troubles. And so I think that, I'm very much looking forward to the jobs number this week to see that the labor market momentum is continuing. But I think that there are more risks to the outlook right now. But the bottom line, though, is that we should still get a 3% year as long as job creation and wage growth continue where they've been.
I have to ask you if you approved of the president's statement saying that he would apply tariffs to Mexican products if they don't move to seal the border. Did you approve of that?
The president doesn't ask me to approve
his
statements, but let me say that I participate in a lot of meetings where we discuss this, and I think that the Homeland Security experts had, thoroughly researched steps that Mexico can take, that they should be taking to help us with this crisis at the border, and, I'm very heartened to see that they're here talking about it, and as you know, the president is, very good at getting people to the table and getting, concessions, and if you look at, say, the USMCA deal, the ITC called it the best trade deal that they've ever scored, and that's probably not what a lot of people thought when they were looking at Donald Trump early on in his administration, but he's very much a trade reformer, but he understands that since we're starting out from asymmetric positions that we have to sort of get people to the table with strong actions, and Mexico's coming, right? So they could have come last week or 2 weeks ago, but now they're coming.
I'm laughing because you shouldn't go back into private enterprise. You should go to the State Department. You're one of the world's great diplomats.
Oh, that really hurts, dude.
Seriously, you can answer any question in the most diplomatic fashion and give no answer at all. That's a quality.
That was an answer.
It's an answer, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. You didn't approve of tariffs on Mexican products, and I know you didn't. However, we wish you well in the private sector. I want to see that smile back on this program anytime you like. Kevin Hassett, it's been a pleasure for 2 years. A pleasure, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sure thing.